Okay, boys, so today's going to be about stretching. I'm going to go through 10 minutes full body stretching routine. Now, with us, we focus heavily on mobility. Mobility will be anywhere in your body you're restricted. So you could have maybe have back pain, you could have knee pain, you could have ankle pain, you could have shoulder pain. We've got a load of sequences that's going to really help you to alleviate them issues, okay? Now today we're going to do 10 minutes and I'm going to do full body, okay? So you're just going to follow along. Everything's it's going to be on YouTube and you can just look at it from YouTube and just follow along, all right? So the first exercise is going to be a forward fold, okay? So I'm going to start off with my right leg. I'm going to bring my left leg in and I'm going to reach forward, okay? So what I'm going to do, we're going to do that. We're going to do that for 60 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through. I've got my clock in front of me. And I'm just going to run through for 10 minutes solid. So all you got to do is follow along. So quite a bit of this I'll probably be silent, but it's just a matter of me focusing on the stretch. Okay, so not a huge amount of interaction maybe from me other than the teaching points. But with this one, we're going to do 60 seconds. So 60 seconds on the right leg. So raise it up, out, and stretching forward. When the hamstrings are loose, the lower back becomes loose, okay? So hamstrings, a lot of you have done this before. So 16 seconds left. So we're just gonna fold in and really work that hamstring. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, so switch over. Other leg, 60 seconds. Or me personally, I can feel that I'm left-sided, especially when I kick. So I can really feel that tightness through that hamstring, which is probably going to be from my training. I can feel that tightness through the hamstring, okay? So it's just, still 35 seconds left though. So reach forward, so raise up, chest up, reaching forward. 30 seconds left. And we're going to run straight into the next one, which is going to be our shoulder stretch for 2 minutes, okay? Nice, 16 seconds still. And we're going to stretch out the shoulders. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, okay. Rolling over onto our knees. Sit the bum back, hands in front, pushing the hand through, eyes forward. Okay, you can have your head down as well, and you're just gonna push down through. You're gonna push down through, okay? And you're gonna really feel that through that top of the shoulders, which is gonna really work into the spine. The thing is though, boys, we're gonna be here, we're gonna stay on this one for 2 minutes. So you can do this with the couch as well, your hands can be on the couch, etc. So just staying in that position. That's more comfortable. So as I said, you put your head down or your eyes forward. Eyes forward, you're just going to feel that little bit more. Okay, hugely important for shoulder flexibility, the spine, getting that spine nice and loose. As most of you can see with me, I'm quite kyphotic, so I'm slightly rounded in the back, so things like this when it comes to training and lifting is hugely important to me to keep injury at bay. So this is one of my go-to stretches. After this we're going to go into single leg hips. Still about 35 seconds though. Just use the breath, trying to get into it a little bit more. Yeah, still 20 seconds. So working that stretch. 10 seconds before we hit hips. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and come up out nice and easy. Right leg forward, left knee down. We're going to lean in slightly. So we're going to look at that hip, squeeze this bum cheek, okay? That's going to activate that hip a little bit more, and we're just going to end up with a better stretch, okay? So we're going to end up really working through it. Still got 40 seconds on that though. Such a nice one for a lot of people who are sat at a desk the whole time, is to get them hips nice and open. So when we're sitting at a desk all the time, our hips are shortening, because it's in a shortened position, right? Now, the more loose we come through the hips, the better in the squat we can get. The better in the lunge we get. So the better results we're going to get. So all this is going to be linked together. The looser we are and the more mobile we are, the better result we get, okay? And there was me saying I was going to be quiet throughout this. don't know how to do that. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out nice and easy. Switch sides. Lean forward in. Okay, so there's going to be hips done now. And we're just going to lean, remember, my right leg's back, I'm going to squeeze my right bum cheek, which is going to really activate that hip. We can go into more detail with that in the training sessions. So a lot of this stuff, we try and do 15 minutes a day if we can. That's kind of our own time to ourselves. You can do loads of different things with that, but my 15 minutes is something I like to get some stretching done. Is hugely important. Keeps me mobile, it allows me to train, keeps me in shape. 20 seconds. And then we're going to go into what's called a pigeon stretch, okay? Which is going to be all about glutes and IT bands. So anyone who's got knee problems, this is the big one coming up. Big one coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and I come out of it. Now I'm just going to bring my right leg forward, sweep the right leg underneath. Left leg is stretched back. Okay, so left leg is underneath, and we're sitting down into that pigeon. If that's too much, you can slightly come out of that slightly with if your knee is sore. So be careful through the knee. And you also can lean down into it. But for me, I tend to feel that a little bit more when I'm in the upright position. Okay, so when I do it the next time, I'm just going to do it from the front angle so you lot can see it. 18 seconds. So just all about them glutes and the top of the IT band, which is going to run right into that knee, okay? So it's that lovely little stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So now, that's my left leg. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So my left leg is forward. Left leg is forward. Knees in front, and I'm just in that position. So hopefully you can see that a little bit better. All right. Good. Yep, 35 seconds. So we're sitting back into the glutes, really, really working. So you can see where my foot position is, my leg is straight back. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, it's a nice little stretching. Good, 10 seconds. You want to train hard, you've got to recover hard. One of the biggest parts of recovery is that stretching. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Just come out of that nice and easy. Should have moved my dumbbells before I started. Now, downward dog. Up onto the toes, bend the knees, push the head through. Okay, I'm going to move forward slightly and push the head through. Now we're going to stay there for 2 minutes. So a lot of us lads, for lads, ankles is a huge problem. So tight calves is a huge issue when it comes to knees. Okay? So we've got to really, really focus on getting them calves nice and loose, but also you can get your shoulders stretching as well. So you can bend, pushing the heels to the floor. You can push your feet back, which will make it a little bit easier. Heels, toes closer to you, and make it a little bit harder. But we've got a minute 10 now in that stretch. So we're just pushing that head through. And just concentrate on that breath. Yeah,
45 seconds. I'm just going to move my feet slightly back, push the heels down. Really focus on my calves rather than my shoulders here. Ankle mobility. I've torn my ankles loads of times, so I really struggle when it comes to squatting with my ankles. Hence why downward dog is so important. You know, so I can go into all this detail when we train though, as most of you, some of you know me already, you'll know I go into this detail all the time, okay? 15 seconds. That's it, hold. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out of that nice and easy.
Okay, so that's just a nice little 10 minutes where it's hitting the whole body, but it's giving you a chance just to move a little bit better. So when we look at downward dog a second ago, that's going to be massive for our ankles. For a lot of people who maybe played Gaelic football, played rugby, we suffer a lot with our calves, right? And when we suffer a lot with our calves, when we squat, we end up on our toes. But when we end up on our toes, we're putting a lot of pressure on our knees. So when you can squat fully, with your heels fully on the floor, is when you're going to contract the right muscles at the right time, which keeps injury at bay. So these little things are hugely important in the process. But you'll hear about this in the training sessions. All right, talk to you all soon.